Denz is a talented swordsman who has never let fear best him in a fight. Perhaps that stems from the burden he bears, the Templar's curse. It is a terrible power that in the coming days will shape his future.
Hello and welcome to my review of The Cursed Crusade, sponsored by OCGadgets.com. The Cursed Crusade is a game that mixes parts of Kingdom of Heaven and Dante's Inferno to create a rich and different gaming experience that is more than the sum of its parts. You will play as Denz, a Templar knight journeying with a Spaniard who has a heart of gold. The story is well written, but it could have been voiced a hell of a lot better. But be aware, this is a budget title at a budget price of only $40, and for that you get a hell of a lot. As I said, the voice acting is not as great as it could have been, and the sound design and music are lacking. However, this is not a big budget AAA game. This is a very interesting independent game of sorts, made on a much smaller budget than most, and priced very well. The game features tons of intense, violent combat, full of beheadings and dismemberment for your gory pleasure. The tone of the game is similar to that of the films Kingdom of Heaven or Braveheart. It's serious, violent, and has a mixture of humor, horror, and witty banter to lighten the mood or scare the living hell out of you when needed. The game is a linear hack-and-slash affair, but it has a very deep and rewarding combat system. While in the beginning of the game you'll be using much of the same finishing moves and combos, which are brutal but can become a bit stale, stick with the game as you'll level up to unlock a huge variety of finishing moves using tons of different weaponry. This is one of the few games that allows you to pick up the weapons of fallen enemies, such as short swords, long swords, maces, axes, you name it, it's in the game, and not only that, you can dual wield one-handed weapons, leading to some particularly brutal combat. This is the game's main strength. Besides the original and well-told tale, the combat is brutal and very satisfying and fun to play, even with a cursed mode giving you great strength seeing the world as a man condemned to hell. The game has its flaws. The graphics and animations can be wonky at times, the camera is off, the lip sync is pretty bad, and it has a lot of screen tearing and jaggies. But it keeps a solid frame rate and never lags. The controls may seem off at times if the camera is resetting, but for the most part, this is a fun adventure with a greatly woven tale and fantastic combat. Sure, it's not perfect, but it's an 8+ hour long campaign, and for 40 bones, you could do a lot worse. Thanks for watching, please rate, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to head over to my website, www.thereallifegamer.com for more reviews, written articles, and interviews. Now a message from our sponsors. Do you know where you can get the coolest custom smartphone cover available on the internet? OCGadgets.com. Got a picture you think would make a pretty cool cover? Send it to them. They've got great customer support and they will work with you one-on-one to make sure you get a cover that not only do you like, but you'll love. Don't take my word for it. Go ahead and visit the site today and use my coupon code, TheRealLifeGamer, for an extra 10% off of your purchase. They've got great customer support, a great and friendly staff, good pricing, and fast shipping. This is a company you should definitely check out and support. OCGadgets.com, the leader in custom smartphone covers.